You know, for a hamster attack, I did not expect so many of them to be that deadly. I did not expect hamsters in the dreamscape, and even having stolen the soul of one of them, we still needed help to deal with them. I mean, we could have killed them. They were pretty murderous. That would have been probably a decent solution. Wonder where Altair is.
Is
Probably.
your companion not following you around?
Hi, Eos. What are you doing here?
I'm always around. I'm always here.
I suppose so. Neighbors, huh?
Yes, neighbors, physical presence, whatever you want to call it.
Any real purpose to bothering me, too?
I'm looking out for you. Watching out for you. Isn't that what do you call them? Friends? Isn't that what friends do?
Perhaps sometimes, when it's convenient. Right, how do you like my ship?
Well, I do find it quite fascinating. I mean, it's kind of just like, all the others with a bit more, accents, I suppose. I like the amethyst. Nice color, nice touch.
I think I'm glad it has Nightmarish approval, all things considered.
It has your approval, doesn't it?
Whose approval?
It already had a nightmare's approval.
I suppose so, if you want to put it that way. You know, I've flown it for a long time, over a decade. Before I even knew what I was.
Well...
How did you find out you were a nightmare?
I woke up this way. Had different cravings, I think. It's been a long time since I was anything else, so I just kind of embraced what I was.
Simple enough, huh? Yeah, I was completely blindsided, didn't remember it at all, and, a cursed phantom told me what I was, you know, many years later, after I'd already caused it a lot of damage. That was fun.
You didn't realize while you were doing the damage?
Nope. Thought it was just the dreamscape, didn't think it was me.
See? You can definitely cause more things than a dreamscape can.
Cause more things than the dreamscape, such as what?
Well, you caused all that destruction, didn't you?
Caused a fair bit of it. Who's to say the dreamscape can't destroy? Didn't it destroy a world 1,000 years ago?
Yes. Probably. I mean... Come on. We could destroy a world if we allowed ourselves to just go at it.
Oh, why didn't you help further the destruction of this world?
I said before, you have too much fun, you play a little too hard, then the game's over if everything's gone.
Fair enough. Suppose even if worlds are gone, the dreamscape is here to stay. So that's comforting. Makes things more meaningless.
Dreamscape here to stay. Are you referring to the location or its existence?
Existence.
Ugh. Why do you care whether or not this strange sentience this land has sticks around?
I mean, without it, everything dies and the game is over, as you said.
And how do we know that?
Well, it's the phantoms that are sustained by the dreamscape. If the dreamscape goes away, everyone dies.
But you take care of your little collection, don't you? Can't you sustain the little nightmares on your own? You don't need the dreamscape's help with that.
Sustain nightmares. I mean, enough. Throw him a soul or two.
Exactly. Isn't that what your new little... what's this infatuation you've called it? The job? Isn't that what your new little job is doing? Sustaining the nightmares in a location that they don't usually exist. What'd you call it? Real homes? Estate. Real estate.
Real estate.
That thing. You're supplying them souls.
Yeah.
They're living longer. The dreamscape's not really that much involved, is it?
No, not really. Doesn't need to be.
Exactly.
It's a fun little pastime, but it doesn't indicate anything bigger. And that's just nightmares. What about phantoms? You don't seem to care about them much.
Sustaining a phantom? You have a little part, right?
A what?
Your little, what's their name? Altar?
Altair?
Oh,
No, I
Altair,
can't.
sorry.
I can't sustain a phantom.
Have you tried?
Never even thought about it. I'm not the dreamscape.
I mean, I had a partner of my own once. I sustained him quite well. He nearly took on his own life.
Was he a phantom?
Without the dreamscape.
Was he a phantom?
Of sorts, I suppose. He's a bit of a different entity. But you know.
I guess that's convenient. Well, depending. You know. If you love an overworld entity too much, they end up disappearing on you.
Oh, he wasn't overworld. No. No, he was from the dreamscape. He left for the overworld, though, so... Didn't last quite long. Not really worth it.
Fair enough. What's your purpose in Dreamburger? Is this your next game? What are you going to do here?
I don't know. It's been a long time since there's been another nightmare around. I figured I'd sit and watch. See how you develop.
I'd prefer you
could
didn't.
be good allies, you know.
Allies? For what? What cause? I mean... It's not like I'm saying no. I always appreciate extra help here and there, but...
You don't really understand what you can do you?
I know a bit.
All right then. You're not so sure? If you're not so sure of, you know what? Stay here. Just wait around for a moment. I think I can get a present for you.
You're...
Just a moment.
Wait, what are you doing? Eos? Where are we now? What's this place?
Place you're familiar with, yet perhaps you don't know exactly. Either way, are you able to think much on your toes?
Why do you ask? Sure, yes, maybe, no.
Do you have a weapon with you? Alright, I see you have a few. Are you aware of what exactly we can do?
Well, you know, I dragged a dragon to the dreamscape by inflicting a couple hallucinations once. And that was about it. And then I felt kind of bad because that world, what's that?
It's one of the things we can create. An interesting little guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. He seems nice enough.
I'd keep your eye on him. You can take him down if you'd like.
No thing. You know, usually I try to make more friends with nightmares instead of just, you know, killing them like cursed phantoms usually
Are you sure
do.
he's not going to be a threat?
He seems fine
What
to
if
me.
I summoned one of your lovely little friends here?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? The overworld's been a funny place recently. People just sleep whenever. All it takes is one of your friends to have a dream at the moment, and I can just pull them here.
You can do that?
Of course. We create the nightmares, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good. I don't have many friends in the overworld. What?
You don't have to have a friend in the overworld now. The people can fall asleep anywhere. Any being can.
So wait, you can pull anything that's asleep into this place.
Of course. So can you. And look at this little guy. He's just wandering at you. You've already caught him on fire. What more damage can you do? It was really easy. He's going to keep following you.
Yeah, and then if I just leave this place, he'll just stay here.
You don't even know how to leave.
I mean, I got out the last 2 times.
This is true. You're gonna run out of platform soon. You're just backing up.
No, they say
Listen to those sounds that he makes.
phantoms don't kill. That's what they say, and that's what we...
But you're not a phantom.
I am. I still am.
No, you're not. No cheating now. Stay on the ground. Oh, the poor critter.
You gonna help? So is this fun for you? Like, part of your game?
Well, you got rid of him in the end, didn't you? You needed to do so to save yourself.
Yeah, I
Look
did.
at this.
I didn't have to if you didn't summon me here. If you didn't summon him here.
But you still did it. It was easy, wasn't it? Taking down one of the weaker kind like us. You were stronger.
Yeah, I was stronger than just some non-sentient nightmare. It doesn't mean I wanted to kill him.
I'm not saying you wanted to,
And there wasn't a reason
but you
to.
could.
And for what
He was
reason? Just
coming
for a
after
little
you,
bit of
wasn't
fun? Yeah, he was coming after me, but I could get away. If it wasn't for... Was that you inflicting the darkness? Wasn't it? I've done that little parlor trick
That's
before.
a good question. But here's the thing. You only know because you could probably do it yourself.
I can do it myself. I have done that part myself. I haven't done the rest.
Not yet.
You want to teach me all this.
Teach is the wrong word. You know where you can hone skills. You don't always have to perfect them. You can just make them stronger. And then use them for whatever you prefer.
And again, if you taught me to hone all these skills of nightmares, I've tried to practice a few on my own, but if you taught me to hone them, what would you get out of this?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing's
I
ever
don't
free.
owe you an answer, do I?
Nothing's ever free.
It can be. You are one of the strongest things here, and I've told this to you time and time again already. Nothing's ever free. Yet, here I am offering you things. And I've so far asked for nothing in return. And if I ask after I teach you, you don't have to owe me it, because I've already taught you it.
See,
Doesn't that sound like a deal?
sounds too good to be true, like a lot of these things you've promised. Come on, I've been in business, in the dreamscape, in the overworld, and so many places for a long time. What do you get out of this?
You think this works the same as any of those petty deals and businesses. This is a type of existence. And you are just going to be squandering it around like this is some sort of one of those child play things down there. Really?
Okay. I think I understand now. You get entertainment out of this.
You know, maybe being a nightmare on my own is a little lonely. Maybe I just want to help someone that's like me. Maybe I'm lying to you.
Yeah. Maybe
Does
you
it
are.
matter? I've told you that you can be one of the strongest entities. Did I not? And if I say that you could be the strongest entity, what does that mean about myself? I'm like you. However, powerful. And if you can be powerful, what does that mean that you can't stop me when you're done with it?
Listen, yeah. You're right. I can't. And if you're asking for nothing in return, then why don't I? I'd be a fool, huh?
Are you afraid of being a fool?
No, it's different. I don't know how to feel about somebody who toys with lives and whatnot as treats them as some sort of game. I've dealt with people like that before for a long time, and I did it once myself a little. Just once. I thought the world was going to die, so I used my nightmare abilities on them, just as a test to see what I could do. You know, they were gonna die anyway. And then they didn't, and then suddenly it felt a lot worse. But sure, I'll...
But you did it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And oh no, you have regrets. That's not gonna change anything now, is it? That's not going to reverse. We are not some sort of clock that can tick back time. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Nope.
Right.
Time's already gone. We don't need it.
And do you just
now,
do you just plan to drag me here to... Where are we?
I don't recommend looking down.
Back at the Night Watch.
Of course. It's probably the easiest place to be right now.
At least it's not dragging any phantoms into it. Right.
Exactly. See how considerate I was. Not to drag the little phantom friends around. Unless they can't hear.
Right, sure, you can hone my skills if you want. And I'll stop when I feel like it. I mean, I guess you're just gonna keep dragging me here anyway, right? Because you're so lonely or whatever.
Yes, sure. Whatever lets you harness the right nightmares at night.
I see. Sure. One more thing, though. Don't drag Altair into this.
Soft spot.
That's my partner.
Sorry, Altair?
Altair.
Altair. Does this partner of yours, do they know what you are?
No, they don't.
They seem to say us phantoms quite a bit. What if they find out you've been lying to them?
I don't think they believe it.
I don't think they'd believe it.
Probably
Everything
not.
rests, doesn't it? You don't.
They don't
You're
know.
not sure what your little companion thinks about when their eyes are closed.
What, are you gonna tell
I don't
them?
know where they can get dragged. I could.
Don't drag them here. Leave them alone.
Aw, why not? Are you gonna try to stop me?
I mean, I just killed a nightmare. I can try to kill another one.
I don't think you could try that. I've already shown you that I'm stronger than you. I just summoned one of those things, and it knocked you to your knees. I could summon more than one. You want to fight an army of them?
You can do
I've got a
that.
whole circus of those creatures. Now, do you want to be an actor in that circus? Do you want to be a ringleader? Or are you just gonna be one of those peanuts left on the floor? Just an empty little shell left behind whatever decided to eat it that day?
You drive a hard bargain. Sure. Teach me how to summon an army of them. I'll take you up on that. It's good for real estate. Leave Altair out of it. Completely out of it. And I'll figure out, I guess, whatever it is you want, because you're not pulling the wool over my eyes. I know
there's
you're
no
up to
wool
something.
here. Nothing. My hands are up. I've got nothing. Tell me, sweet Callum, what do you think I even have in my hands? I've got the whole world here. What do I have to lose?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's just it. You have nothing to lose, and you don't seem to have anything you care about. Nothing is really sacred to you, is it?
Oh no. Nothing. Do you have your precious things too sacred to you? Do you have a little weakness that you're afraid of being exploited?
No, I don't. Not since, you're a little late for that one. The dreamscape took it all away. So,
No.
I guess you are right.
So you've already been hurt?
I mean, tearing a gash or two in the dreamscape sometimes doesn't sound like a bad idea. If it's entertainment you want.
Entertainment, maybe. But the dreamscape hurt you. Aren't you afraid and tired of it taking everything, hurting everything? It being in control, despite the fact that this thing, it has no strings. Yet you're held down. Why should a piece of dirt control your life? You exist, don't you? Shouldn't you make the most of your existence?
Yeah, I'll make the most of it. And sure, maybe sometimes I do want the dreamscape to hurt a little. But I don't think I could just kill it.
Oh,
But sure, if you think you're the...
wrong.
What do you mean?
That's where you're wrong. The dreamscape's been hurt before. The dreamscape got hurt by a phantom.
Yeah, it's been hurt before. It's not been killed.
But if something can get hurt, it can be killed.
I don't want to kill it.
you can get rid of it. If it bleeds, it can break.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done here.
Alright.
What does he want? He just sees me as some toy. Some puppet on a string. And the problem is he's right about everything. He's relatable. Be nice to be the strongest. It'd be nice to make this place bleed a little. After everything it's done. Huh? Respawn anchor. I see. Yeah, this is this real? All of this is all real. Is Altair okay?